Alright, hi everyone, Simon here, and we're gonna continue making this template for this game that I have in mind. So, what I'm gonna do is wire up all the buttons for the first month, and then I think I'm gonna stop programming there because I need to work on the story, the art, and then maybe music before I can actually have stuff to put into the template. So the template is, when I wire up the month, that's gonna be done, right? So I went into Minecraft and took some screenshots for our placeholder art. Did I just okay for my placeholder art? So we can put some art in the in the scenes just for the sake of having stuff to look at. So this, for example, we can go to Canvas, Image, and we can go Source Image, Player House Placeholder, and Material Sprites Default. I think I need that. Wait a minute. There's no image. What's going on? Source image, player house placeholder, image type simple. Oh, wait a minute, did I not? What's going on? So I just kind of took the screenshots and put them into. Oh, it might be too small. Pixels per unit. Is that the right size? Is it really tiny? No, it's not really tiny. Pivot center. Sprite editor, that looks correct. 1280, 720. I don't know what's going on. I thought we just put that in and it's gonna work. Turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. Why is... Huh. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, the color multiplies. Okay, this needs to be white. The color multiplies with the texture. Okay. So we have to make it white instead of black. Alright, good. So play a house in April. Just to have something to look at. It's not really it's not good art or anything, it's just something to look at. Okay, so what do we need? I need to keep track of all the stuff that I'm doing. We need scripts for the buttons in the town. So I think I'll put it in load scene here. And current month is 1, for example. So let's go function go player house, and we say application load level, and this is in fact player house month, and then we go plus to string this initialize game current month. That, I think that's gonna work. So basically it says load level player month plus 1. So to string means we turn the number into a string. So string is text, number is integer. So we turn the integer into a string and we go, so we tack a 1 onto it. The reason we do this is because depending on what this value what this value is, it will be different. So actually, no, this is not. That's not how you use it, is it? Hold on. I think it's supposed to be dot to string. I think it's actually meant to be. So let me just go build all. Expecting. Okay, I think we need brackets. Oh wait, we need a close bracket. My bad. Close bracket. Yeah, I think this is actually how you do it. So we convert the number to a string. So let's say if it's month 2, and in initialize month 2, we set this to 2, then this would become low level player house month 2, because we take the number from this. So then we can use the same script for every single month, right? So let me try this. So in town month 1, your house, the player house, the button, we go. Oh, actually, do we have it on UI scripts? We don't. Alright, let me just put the button load scene, I mean, on the UI scripts. And then your house, we go UI scripts, load scene, go player house. And then save. And then let's just make sure we have everything in here. 1, 2, 3, yep, alright, so let's see if this works. Build and run. So when we get to this, the town map, we should be able to click that button and go back to the house. Right? Right. We also need... Alright, we'll figure that out later on, because we need to remember the state of the conversation too. So when you leave, it needs to remember where to go with the conversation. Prologue, alright, skip dialogue, and then April. And then you start at your house, and then you leave there, go to town, click on your house, and that doesn't work. Now, why does that not work? Month 1, initialize month. Exit to player month 1, initialize scripts. Initialize month 1. Current month is 1. Is this incorrect? Is this the incorrect usage of toString? I just added brackets to it and nothing changed. I should probably just look it up. I should just go toString. JavaScript. How do you use toString? Convert into string. So syntax is important, right? System convert to string brackets, but that's wrong. Label my int to string works. Plus my int also works. Oh, wait a minute. String plus my int, you don't even need to string. Compile error is you cannot convert an int to an object. Oh, you don't even need to string. You can just say use the integer and it'll just convert it. Maybe. Alright, well, I thought I needed toString, but I guess we don't need toString. Let me just see if this works. Script dialog, your house. Okay, okay, we needed the brackets. Brackets. So now we just copy and paste again, and then add all the buttons. So do we not need toString? Do we just do that? A string player month plus the number. Can we just do this? Apparently, yes. Well, there's no bugs, but just because there's no bugs doesn't mean that it's going to work. Um, hmm. Maybe I can get the conditional thing into the dialogue as well. So here, for example, if you go through several pages of conversation, you leave and then you come back, and the conversation is different because, as I keep saying, the first time you talk to someone, they have stuff to say to you. The second time you talk to them, they just say, "Oh, hi" again, or they might have something else to say to you. So when you leave a dialogue, it needs to change the current page, so that when you come back, it's a different current page. Skip dialogue, your house. Okay, we don't even need the toString. Funny. Funny. All right, so there's that. Well, let's do this. So we need the entire list of. So we need, like, what is that? Initialize month, player house. We need month start and month end, as well as the other ones, except that I'm not going to wire up month start and month end. So we need basically all of those, and we can just copy and paste. So let's follow this list, and we come over here, and we go, not video capture, we go to, no, not this one, the other one, assets, and we go to month 1. So we go copy and paste, remove that. No, actually, no, don't do that, don't do that. Not town, player house. Player house month 1, we copy and paste, and we make it Doctor House month 1, so that's 1. And then we have Shopkeeper House month 1. Great. And then we have Mayor House month 1. Right, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. So Mayor House and Pasta House. And Diner House. And Writer House. Abandoned house. Just have to check the spelling, because if the spelling's wrong, then things are not gonna work. No, other way. Abandoned house and then school. And then diner. And mechanic. And shop. And clinic. Park. Church. I mean, even though we make the templates and we try and make this as modular as possible, like you can imagine we have 13 months. because there's an extra month in January. So there's 13 months. So even if we just kind of copy and paste the folder, we still have to change all the names. So there's month 1 here, and then kind of month 2, month 3, month 4. So to change all the names here. But then most of the script should work. And then we just have to slot in the artwork and the dialogue and everything else. Oh crap, I forgot what I'm up to. What was I up to? Damn it. Was I up to... I just did park, right? I did park. I did church. Town hall. Alright, stop talking. Town hall. Cemetery. And beach. Did I do month start and month end? Let me just do month start and month end just for consistency. So we go month start, and some of this might just not even be used. Month end. Alright, so there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, it's 20 plus the town plus initialized month. Right, so there's that. So we go back to here and they all appear. Good. Except now we have to change all of it. So month start, we get rid of the... We don't want the image, so we're just going to go none. And sprites is none. And we change this back to black. And the text is month start April. Yes. Alright, save. Oh, wait a minute. We also need to UI scripts. This scene is... Is that what I called it? Month start? This low page. Month start. Alright, good. Just want to make sure the names are consistent. So case month start. So this scene is month start. Exit to town month 1. Probably. Let's just... We'll keep this in mind. Alright, save. And month end. We also want to get rid of this image. Just go change that to none. So there's a template, and that makes things easy, but you still have to kind of change these settings one at a time. So this is month end April. And UI scripts, this scene is month end. I mean, the month end, it should go to initialize month 2, but there is no initialize month 2 yet. So we're not going to do that. Well, I can just type it in, I guess. Initialize month 2. And then the game will just crash if we try to do this. Alright, let's just do that. Initialize month 2. Is that what it's called? Initialize month 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that just doesn't exist yet. Good. Save. We'll have to figure this out again when we come back. Alright, abandoned house. So the let's go canvas image. If I can, this one, abandoned house placeholder. Wait a minute, I thought I was selecting that. Oh no, I have to do it here, don't I? Abandoned house placeholder. And the text is abandoned house, April. UI scripts, this scene is abandoned house. The thing is, I need to set these to different pages. Otherwise, like it wouldn't. How will we check? Anyway, I'm just going to save this for now. Town month 1, alright, save. Well, one step at a time. No, not this. One step at a time. Van House Beach. I keep like trying to think ahead and not that. Beach. Let's do beach April. This scene is beach. Player house, school, park, beach. Yeah, it's just beach. I keep double checking because I'm like, was I this good? Was I this organized? Maybe I did this wrong somehow. Nope, everything is correct. Everything is how we think it's supposed to be. This is cemetery month 1, right? Cemetery. And text is cemetery April. UI scripts. This scene is cemetery. Save. Church. Image. Church. And then text. Church April. UI scripts. This scene. Church. Save. Canvas image. Clinic. Text. Clinic April. UI scripts. Clinic. Save. Diner. Text. Diner April. UI scripts. This scene is diner. And then, oh crap, that was diner house. My bad. The next one is diner. This one is diner house. Alright, this is diner house. Why does it put that first here and then put it second in the other one? Alright, so this is diner. Well, it's just the mechanic's house because it's named differently. Diner house. That's how we do it, right? Diner. Yep. Okay, that's good. Diner house, mechanic's house. Right. Save. So the diner. This is the diner. Image. Diner. Text. Diner. UI scripts. Diner. Save. And then doctor's house. Image. I keep clicking on that. Doctor's house. Getting photobombed by that villager there. Doctor's house. UI scripts. This is Dr. H. Save scene. Initialize month, we're done. Alright, Mayor house. The thing is, if you're like when you're programming, you keep all these things in your head as you're doing it. But then if you kind of leave and do something else and then come back, you might forget. And that's why it's important to leave yourself notes. Like comment your code so that you leave yourself notes in your own code. And also like use labels that are easily understandable. Like, month 1 is month 1. and then all the names of the places are the actual places. Like if you can imagine that we can just name them like ridiculous things like room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4. And then you leave for like 3 months to work on the music or something, and you come back after 3 months and you can't remember which number corresponds to which room. And so you don't want to program like that. You don't want to make a game. You don't want to make any program where you use variable names that don't actually describe the variable, because you're not going to remember this stuff after you write several thousand lines of code and you come back. You're not going to remember. So when you kind of write code, you want to make it as readable as possible. So we call it the writer house current page, which is exactly what it describes. It is the current page in writer house. So it's as descriptive and as straightforward as possible. So that's something you want to keep in mind if you kind of program. What is this? Mechanic. All right, mechanic. Mechanic, April, UI scripts, the scene. And like you kind of use consistent names for the same thing. So the mechanic, the image is called mechanic, the scene is called mechanic, the variable is called mechanic. Like everything is consistent if it's if you're kind of naming the same, if they're all pointing at the same thing or they're describing the same thing, then you should name them consistently. And this is like the sort of stuff that if you don't do carefully, then you're gonna run into trouble later on when your project gets big. Then you just can't keep track of everything. So as much as possible, don't rely on your memory. Like as much as possible, don't rely on your own brain, because you don't want to have to do that. As much as you can make things easy for yourself, you should make things easy for yourself. The pastor's house, text, pastor's house, UI scripts. If you remember when I was doing the test, like I would have like debug test 1, debug text 2, and then button 1, button 2, button 3. Never do that. Never do that, because I only did that because I know those were not important things. Like if you if you name your stuff like button 1, button 2, button 3 in your actual project, you're just gonna confuse yourself later on. School UI scripts. The scene is school. Save. Shopkeeper's house. Canvas. Image. Shopkeeper house. Shopkeeper house, yeah, good. Shopkeeper's house, April, UI scripts. Shopkeeper house, right, that's correct. And then the shop. Shop placeholder. Text. Shop. UI scripts. Shop. Save. And then image. Town hall. Town hall. Again, the purple guide photobombing my placeholder images. Town hall, April. Town hall. Save. What is this? This is the town, and then the writer's house is the last one. Writer's house, UI scripts. Oops. Writer house. Save. Alright, so we copy and pasted the player's house into all the other locations, and now they are also locations. Now we have to do the buttons. Button load scene. So this, yeah. All right, I just have to copy and paste this. "20 times? No, because well, exit to. Oh wait, the exit to. Huh. Let's do it 18 times for now because I haven't quite figured out. Well, no, let's do okay 18 times for now for all the locations minus month start and month end. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wondering if this is the best way to do it? Probably is. Alright, I'm gonna do it like this. So we get player house and then doctor house. And then the next one is shopkeeper house. Shopkeeper house, good. And then mayor house. Goes to mayor house. This may or may not be the best way to do this. The last time I had this feeling was back when I had 1,000 lines of bad code. And then, I came back and I kind of cut that down to a quarter of the size. So it is possible that this is not the best way to do this. I just can't think of it right now, whether it's the best way to do this. We'll sleep on it. We'll make it work for now, and then we'll think about it. The thing with programming is that there's always multiple ways to do what you want. Well, often it is the case that you have multiple ways to do what you want. And some ways are better than others. Diner house. Diner house. Writer house. And yeah, and there's no obvious way to know if it's the best way to do things. Whoa! I didn't do that. I didn't like abandon. I accidentally tapped page up. Abandoned house, and then school. And different people will have different styles of programming. Diner. Okay, this is diner, not diner house. And really, but if you want to work on a big project with other people, the most important thing, of course, is to make sure your code is legible to other people. Let me just stop talking because I need to make sure that the stuff is correct. Shop. Shop. And then clinic. clinic, park, church, town hall, and then cemetery and beach. Cemetery and beach. Right? Yeah, and so make sure the code is legible, make sure you comment your functions. So this script is to be attached to the town scene to be attached to the town scene with buttons calling the appropriate navigation function. I mean, it seems really obvious now when we're doing it, but again, like you never know. Like you come back 3 months later, it might not be as obvious. Like you kind of come back with and you completely forgotten what you've done 3 months ago, and then you look at it and it's like, what is this again? So just leave yourself notes. Why not? Why not leave yourself notes? Let me just go build all, and then here. Well, actually, for now, let's go build settings and add all of this. So we're gonna add all of those, and then we go month start, month end, park, player house. We already have. Gonna add those. Player house we might just move down to there. Initialize month, town month 1, abandoned beach, blah 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 blah, month start, month end, and then school to town hall, and then writer house. So all of a sudden there's a lot more scenes. You make a template and then you use the template, and then all of a sudden it's everywhere. Great. So there's that. And then we wire up the buttons. Easy. So the shop goes to UI scripts, load scene, go shop. Good. Clinic, UI scripts, load scene, go clinic. Our house is done. Doctor's house, UI scripts, load scene, go scene, doctor house. Doctor house. We need month start and month end. Do we need month start and month end? We kind of do. Month start and month end, and also next month, which is initialized next month. I can write that stuff later on. It's not that difficult to do. Shopkeeper's house. Function load scene. Shopkeeper house. Mayor house. UI scripts load scene. Mayor house. Pastor's house. That's not what did I do? Okay. UI scripts load scene. Pastor house. UI scripts. This is the diner house. And UI scripts go to writer house. And UI scripts go to beach. And then UI scripts button load scene go to abandoned house. Yep. And then UI scripts go to the school. Go to diner. Go mechanic. UI scripts go park. Go town. Not, that's the town hall button, right? That's the town hall button. Alright, town hall button. Cemetery. UI scripts. Go cemetery. Church. UI scripts. Go church. Save. Now to test that the buttons... Do we need to do...